FC Barcelona to sign 28-year-old winger, Luis Diaz from Liverpool. Could Luis Diaz be the next star to shine at Barcelona? Stick around to get all the details, as we break down how Barcelona could pull off this signing in which players might be on their way out to make room for new arrivals. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on all things FC Barcelona. Let's dive in. Now, let's talk about what's been buzzing in the transfer rumor mill. Barcelona's top brass has some serious moves planned for the summer transfer window, and their focus is clear: strengthening the attacking line. Even though our attack, led by Robert Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal, and Rafinha, is already one of the best in Europe, Barcelona is not resting on its laurels. They want to add depth to make sure they remain competitive on all fronts. But, who exactly are they looking to bring in? FC Barcelona's sporting director, Deco, has his eyes on several players, and it looks like they have identified a 28-year-old winger as their main target. But, wait a minute, before we jump straight into that, let's talk about the priority target that Barcelona is keeping close tabs on: Alexander Isak from Newcastle United. Now, you might be thinking, Isak? Really? Yes, Barcelona has been monitoring Isak, but there's one massive roadblock: the price. The Swedish forward has been in fantastic form at Newcastle, and as you might guess, his club is not keen on letting him go anytime soon, especially for a fee that would break the bank. While Barcelona's interest in Isak is real, they know that pulling this deal off will be incredibly tough. So, what's Barcelona's next best option? Enter Luis Diaz, the 28-year-old Colombian winger currently plying his trade at Liverpool. According to reports from Sport, Deco is highly fond of Luis Diaz and sees him as an ideal fit for the team. Diaz's flair, speed, and attacking qualities would bring another dimension to the Barcelona attack, complementing players like Lewandowski, Yamal, and Rafinha. But, hold up. Before you start imagining Luis Diaz in Barcelona's famous Blaugrana colors, there's a catch. This move will also not be easy. While not as expensive as Isak, Diaz's transfer fee is expected to hover between 70 to 75 million. No, Barcelona's financial struggles are no secret. To make this happen, Barcelona will have to get creative. Now, let's break down what Barcelona needs to do to make this signing possible. First of all, they'll need to generate a salary space of around 30 million euros to cover Diaz's wages and amortization costs. As much as we all want new signings, we can't forget that Barcelona is still working within their financial limitations. But here's where things get interesting. Barcelona has already begun its financial analysis, trying to figure out how to raise the necessary funds. The good news is, they have a few avenues to explore. One major source could be player sales. You might be wondering, which players are on the chopping block? Well, Barcelona is looking to offload some surplus players, those who are not necessarily in the team's long-term plans. Some of the players who could be sold include Oscar Mingueza, Valle, and possibly a few others. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Here's where things get even juicier. Barcelona also has a surplus in midfield, and while Pedri is untouchable, many of their other midfielders might be up for grabs. The likes of Frenkie de Jong, or even Gavi could be sold if the right offers come in. We all know how much Frenkie de Jong is valued, and if Barcelona gets a solid offer, it could help fund not only Diaz's transfer but also strengthen other areas of the squad. But, let's be real, selling key midfielders isn't exactly going to be easy. Barcelona will need to balance the right mix of maintaining squad strength while raising funds to boost the squad. Now, let's shift our focus to Barcelona's defensive line. There's been a lot of speculation surrounding and Ronald Araujo. Barcelona has not ruled out the possibility of selling some of these defenders to balance the books. But, the key player in this situation is, according to reports, Barcelona would only consider letting the Uruguayan go if he personally requested a move. With his performances on the pitch and his importance to the team, Barcelona will be very cautious in dealing with him. But, anything can happen in football. So, what's the bottom line here? Barcelona has big plans for the summer, and they are working hard behind the scenes to make sure that they get the financial backing needed to bring in a player like Luis Diaz. However, as always, the club will need to be strategic in how they offload players and manage the salary cap to ensure that they don't jeopardize their long-term future. It's clear that Deco and the board are pushing for this signing, and if they can pull it off, Luis Diaz could become the next star to light up the Camp Nou alongside players like Lewandowski and Rafinha. What do you think, Barcelona fans? Is Luis Diaz the right player to strengthen the squad, or should Barcelona look elsewhere? And who do you think will be sold to make room for new signings? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest FC Barcelona transfer updates and news. Until next time, Visca Barca.